Keir Starmer is facing the most serious revolt of his leadership as frustration within the Labour Party reaches a boiling point. With tensions rising and MPs ready to push back, this rebellion could have major consequences, not just for Starmer's authority, but for Labour's future direction. The Prime Minister has already shown he won't tolerate dissent, having taken action against rebellious MPs in the past. But this time, the stakes are even higher, and the scale of the resistance is unlike anything he's faced before. Could this be the beginning of a major split within the party? In today's video, we break down the growing backlash, the key players involved, and what this could mean for Labour moving forward. But first, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates. Just a quick one to say we have new Labour t-shirts available on our website. You can check the link in the description or go to BritishStand.com. Keir Starmer is facing the most significant rebellion of his premiership as Labour MPs prepare to challenge his controversial benefits overhaul. His plan to take a sledgehammer to Britain's benefits bill has sparked widespread discontent within his party, putting 80 Labour MPs on the brink of a Commons revolt. The Prime Minister has already demonstrated a firm stance on internal opposition, having stripped the whip from 7 Labour MPs last summer over their defiance on the two-child benefit cap. Now, in a bid to reallocate funds toward a £13.4 billion surge in defence spending, Starmer is once again testing party unity. Dissent among Labour MPs has been growing, with one Rebel MP telling The Telegraph that frustration is reaching a boiling point. The first thing they've said to me after a few minutes saying how things are going is, "I'm going to give the government a slap. I've had enough. I don't know what it will be, but I'm at the end of my tether. I need to show my constituents that I have my own brain and that I'm not just going to suck up all of this." While Starmer has seen a slight boost in the polls due to his handling of the Ukraine crisis, the same MP cautioned against overconfidence. The electorate is fickle, they warned, adding that this isn't going to be his Falklands moment. The discontent extends beyond Labour's internal strife. With Reform UK engulfed in its own leadership battle, Labour MPs remain concerned that disillusioned voters could drift towards either the Populist Party or the Greens, posing a further electoral challenge. York Central MP Rachel Maskell has been vocal about these concerns, warning that taking a sledgehammer to benefits is not the right approach. She and others fear that harsh welfare cuts could alienate Labour's core supporters, particularly at a time when economic pressures are already squeezing households. Further complicating matters, the proposed cuts to the Department for Work and Pensions budget have placed additional strain on Liz Kendall, the Secretary of State for Work and Pensions. The government has already faced backlash for scrapping winter fuel payments and refusing to cover compensation for WASPy women, policies that have stirred public anger and could fuel further political turbulence. As tensions mount, the coming weeks will test Starmer's ability to navigate one of the most contentious battles of his leadership. With a major rebellion looming and voters increasingly unpredictable, the Prime Minister faces an uphill struggle to balance fiscal responsibility with party unity and electoral appeal. In other news, Mark Carney will become the new Prime Minister of Canada after winning the race to take over Justin Trudeau. The former Governor of the Bank of England beat former Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland, who came in second place in a contest in which just over 150,000 Liberal Party members voted. Carney was the front-runner throughout the contest, with the most endorsements from party members and the most money raised among the 4 Liberal candidates. The 59-year-old will take over at a testing time in Canada, which is in the midst of a trade war with the United States, and must hold a general election soon. Carney's daughter, Cleo, introducing her father after his win, told members of the Liberal Party, "My father is to his core a man of commitment," adding he is unflinchingly dedicated to what matters, focused and principled. She said, "Canadians care about actions, and my father is a man of action, a man who has travelled the length of Canada to hear what Canadians want from their leaders, what they want for their future," Carney told his crowd of supporters. "We cannot let Trump succeed, and we won't. Think about it. If they succeeded, they would destroy our way of life," he says. "America is a melting pot. Canada is a mosaic. America is not Canada. Canada will never ever be part of America in any way, shape or form." He continued to take aim at the US president. He told his crowd of supporters in Ottawa, "Donald Trump, as we know, has put unjustified tariffs on what we build, on what we sell, and how we make a living. He's attacking Canadian families, workers, and businesses, and we cannot let him succeed, and we won't." During his leadership campaign, Carney said he supported dollar-for-dollar retaliatory tariffs against the United States and a coordinated strategy to boost investment. He has repeatedly complained that Canada's growth under Trudeau was not good enough. At the start of 2025, the party trailed by 20 or more points, but is now statistically tied with the official opposition Conservatives led by career politician Pierre Poilievre in several polls. Carney took aim at Poilievre in his victory speech, saying he is the type of lifelong politician who worships at the altar of the free market despite never having made a payroll himself. Concluding his speech at the party headquarters, Carney said, "These are dark days brought on by a country we can no longer trust. I promise you this, together we can and we will get through this crisis. We can and we will come out stronger than ever, and we will because Canada is built on the strength of its people. Vive le Canada!" Heathrow Airport is experiencing delays and travel chaos this morning after a car exploded and erupted into flames. The car was seen engulfed in flames inside an airport tunnel, which connects terminals 1, 2, and 3. The M4 southbound between junctions 4 and 4A was closed because of the incident, triggering lengthy delays for those trying to fly. Around 3 a.m. this morning, emergency services were called to the scene to fight the fire. The car was completely destroyed, however, no injuries were reported. Flights are still being delayed. A spokesman for Heathrow Airport gave travelers an update, writing on X, "Due to an earlier vehicle fire, road access to terminals 2 and 3 is partially restricted. Passengers are advised to leave more time traveling to the airport and use public transport where possible. We apologize for the disruption caused." A London Fire Brigade spokesperson said, "We were called just before 3 a.m. today to reports of car fire in a tunnel near Heathrow Airport. Firefighters attended and discovered a car fully alight. The fire was safely extinguished by firefighters, and no one was reported to be injured. The vehicle involved was diesel-powered. The airport has since confirmed the tunnel has reopened. There have been reports of people waiting, sat on planes, and travelers are experiencing long tailbacks on the roads in and around the airport. Some bus companies were forced to delay routes, with Carousel Buses, High Wycombe's local bus company, writing on X, "Due to fire, Heathrow Airport Tunnel is being closed. Our service 102 to Heathrow Central Bus Station will be terminating at Stockley Park Road bus stop. Sorry for any inconvenience caused." Heathrow, which is Britain's busiest airport and one of the busiest in the world, revealed last month that their pre-tax profits for 2024 reached £917 million, up from £701 million in 2023. However, the airport also saw a fall in revenues by 3.5% to £3.56 billion, and underlying earnings fell 8.7% down to £2.04 billion. Heathrow claims this is due to lower airline charges imposed by the Civil Aviation Authority. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you, take care, goodbye.